By order of the Grand Council of Haven City, for heinous acts and crimes against the people, you are hereby banished to the wasteland for life.
This is a death sentence, Vigor. There must be another way.
Your protest was overruled. This dark eco-freak is dangerous. Now drop the cargo!
This is an outrage! I am outraged beyond words! Although I do have something to say. Not everyone agrees with this ridiculous decree.
Yeah, we want a recount.
Oh, I see you wish to join him.
Actually, we are not that outraged. Farewell, Jack. Stay out of the sun. Drink lots of water, if you can find it.
Jack?
Go back to the city, Dax.
I'm sorry. The council is too powerful. There was nothing
I know.
You just stay alive, you hear me? That's an order. Someone will find you, I promise.
May the Precursors have mercy on you.
Daxter!
Don't thank me. I'm only here because you wouldn't last a second without me. Okay, tough guy. You got us into this mess. Now you gotta get us out.
Ah, what a team we'll make.
Let's just get moving. But which way?
That way!
That way.
Oh, and I suppose you know where you're going, huh?
Better than you do, bent beak.
Let's just move.
This was all your stupid idea.
No, it was yours. Only a bird brain could have thought this one up. Let's go with him. We'll help together. You mean we'll die together? I can't believe this city hates us. We saved those lowlifes.
Jack, the city's divided. Reports say new Crimson Death bots are holding the vital section of the industrial area. My men are getting their asses kicked. The KG have a new leader. We're trying to find out who it is.
I'm afraid I've got more bad news. A large group of surviving metalheads have concentrated in another section of the city.
But we destroyed Core.
It appears the strongest metalheads have survived. The battle for the city has just begun.
The people are blaming you, Jack.
Right. Good plan, Jack. A nap would be nice. Just a teensy little rest.
This bird is overcooked.
The palace.
Report!
It's bad. The city's become a battlefield. Mechanized death bots have taken the industrial section, and the surviving metalheads have expanded their hold on the west side. We're losing ground on all fronts.
The council's meeting tonight in emergency session. Rumblings about you, Jack. It doesn't look good. They think your friendship with Crew helped the metalheads get into the city.
You don't believe that, do you?
What's in the past is done. Right now, metalheads are assaulting the palace. They're looking for something, and I have no idea. By the Precursors.
Looks like we found some live ones. Barely. Here's the beacon we were picking up. Who gave you this? We'll take them with us. Let's move. I smell a storm coming.
I love water. Oh, yes. It's so good. Is it bad?
Well, you've come back from the dead, have you? And my monks were ready to pray for you. I am Deimos, king of Spargus.
Spargus? Wait, nobody lives outside Haven's walls. Not a whole city.
Ah, yes. We are the Forgotten Ones. Haven City's refuse, thrown out and left to die. Just as you were. But now that you have been saved, your life belongs to the people of Spargus, and we will use it well, if it's actually worth anything.
Hey, that sounds like a bad deal.
You are in no position to deal. Out here, everything is either useful or dead weight. Prove yourselves worthy, or the desert will be your grave.
You need to work on making a better first impression.
In the unforgiving wasteland, we value strength and survival above all. We will see where you stand soon enough. Complete your training, then enter the arena. Just the bravest crawl out and are allowed to stay in Spargus. It's quite simple, really.
What happens to the ones that don't crawl out?
Then it will be as if we never found you.
I was afraid of that.
Hail, all citizens of Spargus! Welcome to the Arena of Death, where we get to watch other people wet themselves in fear. These halls will once again test two newcomers, each fighting to prove their worth to stay among us. Let's hear it for Jack and his obnoxious talking animal! Pecker, there you are. Where were you? Deimos says I am to be his new counselor. He says my wisdom will serve him well. Oh yeah, and Deimos also says that you two are likely to die in the arena today. And he hopes your death is very,
Will you stop that? Deimos can talk for himself.
He is right. You will most likely die. And yes, Pecker is my new advisor.
Unlike you, some people appreciate my talents. It beats working for a living. I saw a few of the fights earlier. Ooh, not a pretty sight.
Why, you little...
Let the games begin!
What's going on, guys? It's the Copper this here, and we're finally here on Jak 3 after so long. And I know it's been almost like 3 months since we started this Let's Play from Jak 1, actually. But we're finally here, and I'm sorry for all of the delays, guys. I know I didn't upload anything last week, but what happened was I pretty much tried to go way over my head, and I couldn't do the intros, and I don't think I'll be able to do most of the bios because what happened was it's just too much work. I tried making a really good intro. My computer can't really handle it, so it takes really long, and with my slow internet to just like add more pain to this misery, it didn't work out. And I couldn't find any monster pictures for this game. It was really hard for me to find them, but yeah, that's why. And I almost died there. Yeah, so we're playing Jak 3, and I gotta say, I did a test run on this game. One of my favorite games ever. I just gotta say that right now, one of the best games ever made in mankind history. It's so funny. There's like the funniest cutscene in this game ever, and they really balanced Jack's attitude out because he used to be 100% badass, but now he's even more badass. He's like 150%, but at the same time, he's really cool. So heading over here, and they were really gonna revamp his entire look, but coming up here, just check it out.
The candidates have won the challenge.
That's right. We bad. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jack.
Anyone can make a few measly jumps. Now let's see how you rate against the living. Readjust the matterformers. Prepare the arena for full combat.
Prepare the arena for full combat.
I just said that.
I know, I was just adding, you know, how you do the thing with the... Anyway, prepare the warriors.
You mean we have to fight against actual people? With actual weapons? Who actually want to hurt us?
Fine, bring him on.
All right, that's it. I want to be on his shoulder.
Okay, now we got back our scattergun, and yeah, that was pretty fast. The game just started and we already got our first gun, but in this game there's gonna be a ton of more guns and weapons and more destruction than ever, so we're gonna be getting guns at a lot faster rate. So right here we gotta dodge this lava. It's gonna rise up, and let me see if I can get this guy. I shot. Oh, get owned. I really like the way this arena works. It's really cool. Let's see if I can do this without taking a hit. Get owned. Sit down. Oh, this is 2 hit per kill. So 2 shots with the scattergun and 1 hit with the uppercut. The uppercut is actually stronger than the scattergun at this point in time. Get that guy. Ooh, I got combo on that one before. And yeah, in this game, Dark Eco actually has a different purpose. Actually, 2 moves from Dark Jak from the previous game have been removed, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. Dark Giant Jak, and I think there was one more. What was the other one? I know there's 2. But right here we got Dark Jack, and we don't have any moves for him, but we're going to be attacking all these guys, just slash him up like in the beginning of the second game. I don't know how this happens again, like he couldn't control it and just came out of nowhere. But in this game you can control when you want to use it, when you want to save your Dark Eco instead of having to use it once and then recollect the entire... Oh! And in this game you don't die one hit from lava. Yes! That's a win! So I almost beat it without getting one hit until that guy just messed me up. But I really like the way they integrated this cutscene along with the Dark Eco powers right here. So heading up the Pillar of Life, well, it's not really what it's called, but you're gonna see some really cool cutscenes and some really cool people in this game. Here we go.
Something you're not telling us, Animal Man?
He has been touched with Dark Eco, my liege.
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off. Word to the wise.
Ah, then he is dangerous, and that could be useful. Your bravery has earned you your first battle amulet. If you are victorious in 2 more arena fights, you will earn your citizenship to Spargus. Here is a gate pass to allow free passage in and out of the city. But beware, there is no true refuge outside our walls. The desert is less kind than I. And for your victory, a gun mod is your prize.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. Hey, what do I get? Nothing, as usual.
Alright, now, guys, we got the blaster mod already. First 2 guns in the game are these 2 that took us like 1/4 of the game each way along on Jak 2. But over here, we're gonna meet the crew of Jak 3, in my opinion.
Those were some sweet moves in the arena, boy. But a little more choke, and you would have popped, eh?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you talking to him?
No, I'm conversing with me sweet departed mom. Of course you borehead. You 2 are from the Big Smoke, eh?
Who's asking?
The guy who runs this place, that's who. Cleve is the name. You blokes stick with me, and I'll take care of you. In fact, I've got a job for you right now. Ride me leaper lizard here and catch a few of those little buggers that have been raiding me storerooms. Snag me 6 of them puppies, and I'll let you drive one of me racing vehicles. That is, if Damus ever lets you leave the city.
I think we can handle that.
No! I hate riding animals! They make me chafe.
Tell me, guys, does he not remind you of Crew at all? So right here, this creature right here, I believe it's called, a lemur? I forgot, man. But the model for the Fluff from Jak and Daxter 1 is the exact same thing in this game right here. It's the exact same creature, just redesigned, and, if you're playing this game, you'll actually realize that it's the same exact controls, the same exact fluidity. They completely rebrought it and revamped it. Well, not really revamped it, but they revamped the character's model. And yeah, it's a really cool, unique way of traveling throughout here in, I would call it Sparta, but it's not. It's actually Spargus. And in here, the civilians are actually like way more lethal. They're all carrying guns. None of them are as soft as the Haven City folk. They don't have the Crimson Guard. Everyone here is a threat. Now, you don't want to hit any of these people, because if you do, they'll start shooting at you, and if you get shot once while on this thing, you'll get knocked off, which is not really a good thing to do at all. And we're going to get these Kangaroos that look a lot like Daxter, which is not really a good thing at all, considering the fact that this thing is hungry. I'm going to get this one. I don't see why that looks so disgusting. It actually looks kind of yummy. I don't know. But yeah, you guys should see a lot of floating orbs in this game. There are 600 orbs in this game, I believe 606 or something, and that's like 3 times, well, twice as much you would see in Jak 2. And I don't think I'll be collecting too many at the start of this. I'll be collecting them later on in the game, because Metalhead gems don't serve the same purposes, and neither does Precursor orbs. They're completely different now, and none of them are missable. In Jak 2, you can miss them, and you would have to start the entire game over, like in the Metalhead Nest. While in this game, they're all over the place. It's like a combination of Jak 1 and 2. They really brought together both of the games in this one. But, yeah, you don't have to worry about them. You can actually go back and get them at any time. And coming over here, we have another one. Gotcha. Alright, so let's get to this last one, and I think I'm going to end it off right here after this one, because It's been about like the 15-minute mark, I believe. So next time on the Jak and Daxter HD Collection Let's Play, we're gonna be talking to Seam and his bunch of monk buddies. See you guys then. Wait, let's wait for this guy to finish talking.
Ever gives you a pass to leave the city, I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin. See you around, newbies.
Alright, see you guys then.